Good evening, everyone. How are y'all doing on this beautiful evening? Good stuff is coming. But tonight, and for those that are looking on YouTube, we're gonna dive into the new Cold Black Sample Pack. He's been talking about it for quite a while, and he's finally done it. You know, with Corona, all these extra bits. He's been doing it on his YouTube for like doing the teaching stuff for free, but he thought like he's giving away such a big part of his like musical career that he kind of, well, give something back, because it's. I just checked it out, and like all the sounds so recognizable, but at the same time you can learn so much from just looking at them. Like normally if you have samples in a context, you don't really hear how things are made, but as soon as you dive into them. Nice. Like if you're serious about music producing and you want to use this pack and you're gonna actually use this pack, 25 euros is not much to invest in your career. Yeah. So y'all are getting a preview because it's releasing tomorrow. I'll be going through some of them, and let's see if we can like maybe take one of my old projects and put the new kicks in because bro, there's so many kicks. I was surprised. He literally gave away every single kick he's ever used up until I think 2016. So if you wanna, you wanna put one and one together and make a new one, I'll show you guys how like some techniques that you can do with sampled kicks. But oh man, it's gonna be because it's good pack, bro. Oh, this is an artist series, which means you can probably expect one from me in the future as well on his. I think it's a label, right? Called Black Samples, and I think his next release is gonna be the silent presets. So if you wanna, if you feel like the old Cold Black sound is missing and you wanna do some yourself, he's literally giving you every single ingredient to do your own thing. I hope this works, please, pro streamer. Wow, magic. All right, so I am fading out in and out of existence, but you gotta have to deal with that. Let's dive into it. Let's dive into Mr. Corey's sample. I got it right here. Look at the size of this thing. All right, solid 300 files. Of course, we're not gonna start with claps. We're gonna go straight into kicks. And I mean, look at it. He literally gave you everything. He's giving you guys everything. I mean, bro, I'm gonna have fun with this. If you ever wanted to remake Brighter Day, guys. And as you can hear, they pitch quite nicely. Man, bro, look at this. Let's just go through them. Like just you're done for a year. You don't have to make any kicks anymore. What the hell? Ooh, man. Oh, so many good memories. I mean, I like if I were a producer, I would never use these as is, man. You always gotta mess around with them, You gotta at least do something to them. Like you can't. They're a little too recognizable to just drag and drop use. But I call it now. It's gonna be used by someone in the EDM scene. They're just gonna drop it in there, slap a kick under it, and that's that. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, none of this is sponsored content. It's just me going over another artist's samples, which I'm just like creaming on creaming on it. And if you ever wanted to do like an unofficial bootleg, but you could never like extract the sounds or like, but here's your chance. Check out the dub kicks. I think it's the yeah, it's the house kicks that we normally use under like when the melody has been played once and then you add a or the build up. Oh, this is gonna help me out so much. Like every time I'm looking for a snare, I go to my desktop and I type in snare and I just get these big line of random samples and man, ready to go. Corey, you generous man. Fear. I'm just amazed by the amount of kicks in here, bro. That crunch, bro. If you're gonna hear like new Atmozfears kicks with a kind of cold black crunch in there, now you know why. And you ask me, how, Tim? How do you combine those? How do you combine your kicks with, huh? All right. So if you have one kick, how would you make a new kick out of this? Well, glad you asked. So normally, what I do is I play with the face on the low end. So normally, if you were to like EQ your song at the end of the day and you're done, you would put the low cut on, which I keep telling you guys about. The magic low cut around here, and then you put the face linear on the maximum mode, so it doesn't change the face whatsoever. But for this process, you actually want to have that happen. So what happens when you have two low ends and you start messing with the low cut? The face starts changing, and if the face starts changing, the different frequencies of both kicks will interact with each other, and they will create a new kick. Actually, just start playing with the low end. You hear it changing? And if you're like, there's something there in between, you export this, and then you start to relayer your thing with the original kick, and now you have a different tail. Huh? Smart. Anyways, let's go through more of these. Like, oh man. So if you're like, these are great samples, but I actually want to have the patch. I think that's the next upcoming release from Corey on his website. I think it's coming soon, but it's coming pretty soon. Bro, I'm just amazed by how good these all sound. Like it's different when you hear them in context, but oh man, what is this waveform? It- oh, you don't even have to mix anything. It's done. You're done. What do you all think about this pack? Like, do you guys feel this is useful for you? Like, I mean, like this is the most useful for me. Like the snares and claps and maybe like some kick tails, to like layer on some shit. But all these things are so handy. Like normally, I keep browsing my desktop for like the most stupid sound. Like a clap. Like you have to go to my and then my search folder pops up and all these. Just having it in one pack, it's very good, very great. What is that? That's not a ride, mate. Yeah, so if you don't even feel like buying it, go register an account on there anyway, because it's gonna have it's gonna have stuff from me in the future as well. So, huh? Oh man, I actually want to make a lot of kicks now, but if I do that on stream, could these people be copying, be recording? Nice. Nice. Well, as you guys can see, there's more than enough. Oh man, thank you, Corey, for the crashes. Oh, can finally stop using my one crash. Now I have 15. Nice. Thank you to Professor Corey for just giving this to me. You know, but you know, I'm gonna buy it nonetheless because I'm gonna use this to death, and you guys should too. So go check it out. And if you're a fan, even if you're not going to use it, register an account on there. It's going to be important because I'm going to be releasing artist series on there as well. I can promise you guys that. Um yeah, and the one thing, all the money goes to Corey. So instead of giving it to like a company that takes a big split, it all goes directly to the artist. So it ends up at the right place. So if you want to show support, go do it. We are forever grateful. And it's not sponsored, by the way. It's like, again, this is not sponsored. I'm not being harassed to say anything that I wasn't supposed to or anything. Just here to share the good news, you know, because it's going to make us all better in the end. This is my story.